preview last night.
Yeah, every year you give us 3 horses, and we'll get your picks here before the show is done. Did you happen to see
in a quarter mile,
top 10 on
turn right onto Norman Road.
Friday?
I did not.
The number 1 highlight might be the single funniest highlight I have ever seen. It is a soccer highlight, and I couldn't stop laughing. I don't want to oversell it. I probably already have, but if you get a chance, make sure you check it out today. It is really
At the next stop sign, turn right.
I don't want to describe it. I want to see if I can find it online. If I can find it online, I'll send out to you. All right. Do you care to venture a guess, by the way, the name of the player that was mentioned 4 times going to the Lions in the second round? 6 mock drafts, second and third round mock drafts, compiled by Tim Twentyman of the DetroitLions.com. Sorry. 6 different mock drafts.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Norman Road.
In the second round 4 times, the other twice.
I will go with Aziz Ojulari.
Okay. I would love that, but that is not who it is. Let's see. I'm gonna work my way through these. Nate Davis of USA Today, round 2. Elijah Moore, wide receiver, Mississippi.
At the next stop
Christian
sign,
Passo,
turn left.
CBSSports.com. Elijah Moore, Mississippi. Gary Gramling and Connor Orr, Sports Illustrated. Elijah Moore, Mississippi. Steve Munch, Scouts Inc., ESPN. Trayvon Mooring, TCU. Pete Utak, College Football News. Trayvon Mooring, TCU. And Alex K, Bleacher Report.
At the stop
Elijah
sign,
Moore,
turn
wide
left
receiver,
onto Dixie Highway.
Mississippi. 4 Elijah Moores, 2 Trayvon Moorings. I don't think I'd really protest either.
Well, I'm not a fan of taking the wide receiver in the second round. I want the defensive player because there's so much top-end defensive talent available to me, I think, that I would hold off on the wide receiver. Out of curiosity, I don't know if you just wrote down those. Did you just write down those names and what the guys picked? Or do you have all those mock drafts in front of you?
I don't have them all in front of me. I do have links to them, though. We got the page up on Troy Lions.
Only because my curiosity about the shoot the boot bet that I made last night that I'm following through on today, that if I don't think that Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah will be available for the Lions with the 9th pick in the second round tonight.
Well, USA Today.
In 2.5 miles, take a slight right turn to merge onto I-75 south toward Detroit.
Would drive me.
I would say this. Elijah Moore is considered a first-round prospect. Obviously, he isn't because he would have gone in the first round if he was. But according to USA Today, Lions pick 41. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah goes 40. The pick before the Detroit Lions pick. Let me click on Trapasso from CBS. He's got Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah going pick 40. Again, right before the Lions pick. And
Mind you, if he's there for the Lions and the Lions take him, it'll be like you drinking last night. Hey, Penei Sewell there, they didn't trade? Awesome. I'll drink a beer out of the shoe. But if they pass on him to take a wide receiver, I will be pissed.
The next one, Sports Illustrated's got him going 36 to Miami.
All right.
Munch from Scouts Inc.
Munch?
Munch.
Sounds like Munch to me.
Okay, we'll go with Munch. He's got him going 37 to Philadelphia. Futak from College Football News has him going 37 to Philadelphia. And finally,
In 2 miles, take a slight right turn to merge onto I-75 south toward Detroit.
Round 2, sorry. Has him going. Oh, he's on the board for Lions and they pass him. 44 to Dallas. So there's the one. There's the one you'd be drinking beer out of a shoe. Let's get back to the people. 248-539-9797. Next up is David and Ecorse here on 97.1. Hi, David.
How are you, Pat?
Great, thank you.
I'm
See,
Thank you, man. I love it.
he was great, but a different position.
It's hard.
And I don't want to compare anybody to somebody else earlier. Just mentioned Anthony Munoz. Look, when you mention Anthony Munoz and now John Hanna,
Go
those are
past
the
this
two
light,
best
then
players
use the
in
right
NFL
lane to
history
take a
at the
slight
position.
right turn to
Aren't
merge
they?
onto
I don't want
I-75
to
south
heap any
toward
kind of
Detroit.
pressure on that pick for Penei Sewell. But Penei Sewell is the best offensive lineman available in this year's draft, and maybe in the last couple drafts he would have been the best. We don't know, but there's a lot of upside with him, but there's a lot of unknown too because he doesn't have a whole lot of body of work to look at.
I'm a little scared here that we're setting the bar unrealistically high.
Yes.
I mean, when you look at all-time NFL teams, you might see Munoz and Hanna on it.
In 3.7 miles, take exit 89 onto Sashaba Road.
It can be totally worth it and not accurate. But we are setting the bar
It's not crazy.
pretty high.
Good space to breathe. The guy's probably going to play out of his line. So, it's not fair.
Let's go to Lucas LSL. What's up, Lucas? Thank you. If a team has cap space, and we're going to have to take a look at that. To fit him under, but then when you trade a guy early in their contract or extension, you take a pretty big cap hit because all that bonus money gets accelerated. So I'm going to guess that it's probably not realistic, but to me,
I'll try everything in training camp just to take a look at it and see what the best combination is for this offensive line. But I would imagine it's someone's going to look at the right tackle position as well as he can. I don't know if they're going to ask him that.
In 2 miles, take exit 89 onto Sashaba Road.
I think this regime knows what they're doing. And put the best lineup together.
it's one of my concerns here is they are taking a left tackle and likely has a right tackle and also a little leery of all the opt-outs and how history will treat them. What if there's going to be a trend with them, whether or not it's maybe not good. It's not what I'm rooting for, but still a little concerned about that. A little concerned. 248-539-9797. We have Simon next up. Hi, Simon. What's up?
Use the right lane to take exit 89 onto Sashaba Road. Take the exit. At the next light, turn right.
With that said, though, how do we reconcile that with, okay, that team like Madison and doing things
At
with
the light,
respect to
use the
things,
right lane
that
to
aren't
turn onto
quite sharp.
Sashaba
Yeah.
Road.
I mean, let's use last or tonight, excuse me. I can't mention names specifically. I don't have big boards in front of me. The line
Turn
for
right,
ticket 41.
then turn
which
left
is
onto
5
Walton
times
Road.
2, I don't know why they're not doing 34. Okay, they're picking
Tiebreakers.
41. They get it. Say again.
It's a tiebreaker. So if you have the same record as another team, if you win the tiebreaker,
Turn left
and
onto
you did
Walton
for the
Road.
first round, it rotates for the rounds that ensue.
Oh, it rotates. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, thanks for clearing that up. They're picking 41. They get a defensive lineman, they get a linebacker. Okay, we need those positions. However, most big boards, the guy they get, okay, he's 45th, 47th. What will our reaction be? Will it be, okay, stupid move, reach?
Yeah.
Or will it be, wait a minute, if we appreciate at home, because the key that he develops is assessing talent. we might have to give them some latitude to see things we don't see.
Simon, you're 100% correct about that. It has crossed my mind, and it's something we haven't really talked about today, is they very well
In
could go out and do
1.5
things and have us
miles, turn
scratching our
left
heads
onto
tonight.
Cliftonville Road.
But it's going to probably reflect what their big board shows. Now, let's keep in mind that this guy has a history of building great draft boards. And we haven't seen that historically in Detroit. That's one thing. So we might not know what a great draft pick is when we see it because we haven't seen too many second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth round picks. We don't have it. But you get the point. As we work our way through this, what we may see is behavior and selections we're not accustomed to. But hey, guess what? This guy is. So, Simon, I get where you're coming from. A degree of latitude to not freak out when he does something that none of us are expecting. I mean, there might be a guy on their board that everybody has way lower. And they go out and they select them because they evaluate that, you know, Davis Mills will be the next Drew Brees second-round quarterback who's great. And they take him in the second round, and everybody goes, what? They took a quarterback ranked that high with all those other needs? And I'm just throwing that out there. Hey, you know, I no idea, right? But there's that. And then I made the Seattle point earlier. If you look at some of Seattle's big moves right before they got really good defensively and made Super Bowl runs and,
At the
you know,
next stop
hoisted
sign,
Lombardies,
turn left.
Seattle blew it in free agency with Matt Flynn and Percy Harvin. They drafted Aaron Curry. They drafted Bruce Irvin. They did some things where, I mean, not a terrible player, but they did some things that, as big moves, were great. But because you're going to make mistakes, you just got to do enough good.
Yeah, they got lucky with finally drafting Russell
At the stop
Wilson,
sign,
and
turn
they
left
had an
onto
amazing
Cliftonville
defensive
Road.
draft by getting guys midway in that draft. And
Richard Sherman, Cam
That's-
Chancellor.
yeah, that's what happened when you're leaning and you've got a great draft board. You can turn things around quickly, what Seattle did.
248-539-9797. I'm going to see if I can find that not top 10 highlight. Let's see if I can get out on Twitter during this commercial break.
Nice.
Yeah. Carson Anderson,
In
97.1.
3/4 of a mile,
Hey guys,
turn
listen up.
left onto
Mother's
Forest
Day
View
is just
Boulevard.
around the corner. And if you're looking for a great gift at an amazing price, head over to American Jewelry and Loan. It's the place to shop for gifts that wow for less. Gold and silver jewelry with diamonds and gemstones? Yep, they got them. Luxury handbags, watches, and sunglasses? Yep, they've got those too. And with so many gifts starting at just $20, it's worth the trip to stop in at any of their Metro Detroit locations to get something special for your mom. Hey, don't forget about grandma too. Shop 9:30 to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday at any of their locations in Detroit, in Hazel Park, in Pontiac, or they've got the two new
Turn left
locations
onto Forest View
in Downriver
Boulevard,
and South
then
Cape,
turn right
also
onto
in Lincoln
Ashdale
Park.
Way.
If you're interested, you're going to want to check it out because the deals are fantastic. The merchandise is truly amazing. You're going to be very surprised at what you see at American Jewelry and Loan. Or you can check them out online and visit pawndetroit.com for more information.
Turn right onto Ashdale Way. Then the destination is on your right.
Wearing a mask is more than protection. It's a bridge to better days. The path back to celebrations with family. Nights out on the town with friends. Game days with your favorite sports teams. And the thrill of live concerts. But until we can all get the COVID-19 vaccine and build community immunity, which will take time, we all need to continue to stay careful because Michigan's recovery is depending on you, and so are your family, friends, and neighbors. So
The destination is on your right.
Wear a mask,
4028
avoid
Ashdale
large
Way.
gatherings, and
Arrived.
social distance. One day in the near future, we will all be able to put this pandemic behind us. But until then, spread hope, not COVID.